Hi everyone, welcome to my channel 100 Pounds of Gratitude, where I am striving to gain gratitude, lose weight, and build a life that I love. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Rachel and I'm on a journey to lose 100 pounds by my 40th birthday at the end of this year. And if you want to stick around for the ride, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Today we will be in the kitchen making some Valentine inspired creations, some banana bread, some perfectly pink yogurt pops, and then we're going to head outside to do a little heart healthy jump roping. So let's get started. Today we are in the kitchen making the cutest Valentine heart banana bread recipe and some yogurt pops, and then we're going to head outside to jump rope. So my kids love this banana bread. I found it on the back of a Good and Gather brand of flour, and it's quick and it's easy, it's delicious, and my kindergartner loves this recipe and requests it often. And today he practically made it by himself, so we're all learning to cook, and that's really exciting for me. I wouldn't say that this is necessarily like a healthy recipe, but ultimately I think it's helping me with one of my lifelong goals, to have self-control and to enjoy any food, and recognize that if I put it on a plate and I eat it intentionally and enjoy it for the sake of what it is, that I am building a life that I love. So that's exactly what I did with this. I enjoyed one of the banana muffins on a plate at the table, guilt-free. And as a side note, I think the guilt comes in when I eat food as a way to manage my emotions or bury my emotions. So it's not the food that's the problem, it's how I'm using the food. But yeah, that's a topic for another day. After we enjoyed our delicious banana muffins, we made these yogurt pops, and this is something else that my kids really love. And we just mix our strawberry yogurt with the Greek yogurt. The Greek yogurt has slightly fewer calories, but it has significantly more protein than the strawberry yogurt. So I'm trying to start weaning them over to liking the flavor of the Greek yogurt a little bit more. And it kind of reminds me of when I was trying to transition them into milk as babies, and I would mix 1 part cow's milk into their bottles until they transitioned completely over to cow's milk. So sometimes as a parent, you have to get a little creative. Okay, while those are in the freezer, we'll grab our jump ropes and head outside for a little mood boosting vitamin D. So I dug out my old jump rope. It's a beaded jump rope and I really love it. It gives me a great jumping rhythm and it swings just right for me. And it's a nice length for my height. And it's not a speed rope, but I'm not all about speed. I'm just about, can I even jump? And then for my kids, I bought them beaded ropes of various colors just off of Amazon. And then I found a red plastic rope that swings actually pretty well. And I got that at Target. So we're just trying out different ropes to see what works best for us. Since it's February and the month of love, I thought, hey, let's do Jump Rope for Heart. If you grew up in the 80s, I bet you remember doing Jump Rope for Heart in your elementary. I loved that program, and they still have one, and it's called Kids Heart Challenge. I also bought a yoga mat for myself to help absorb some of the shock for my knees. It's nothing fancy, and it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. To get some inspiration for our jump roping, I turned to YouTube and I found the Jump Rope Dudes. If you haven't seen them and you want to see some super fit guys demonstrating technique and giving great tips on jumping rope, I would recommend checking them out. And they led me to Crossrope and the Crossrope app. And so I downloaded that app for free and I've really enjoyed the resources there. They have a challenge that's starting up on February the 8th. Since we had a week leading up to that challenge, I thought, why not try out this beginner challenge that they have on the app? So we clicked on that, and we're going to do that for this first week leading into the February 8th challenge. And it's been a really neat program. When you click into their app, you can choose the challenge that you want to do, and then it breaks it up by day. When you click on the different days, it shows you the activities to do, and it already has a workout planned for you. And what I love about this is you click start and it calls it out.
Freestyle jump.
So you're not constantly looking at your phone. But it also has a picture example of the jump that you're supposed to be doing. So if you don't know what a basic jump looks like, you can look at your app and you can see the model doing that for you. And yeah, it's just been really fun to do as a family. And it turns out the American Heart Association still does have a Jump Rope for Heart program. And I went to their website and they have a lot of great heart healthy resources on their page, like recipes and heart healthy tips. And they also have opportunities to donate to a good cause. So you might want to check out the American Heart Association page to give yourself some ideas if you decide to do some jump roping. And I think because it's new, it's interesting to us, and that's making it more fun and therefore keeping us motivated to stay active. And I also have thrown in a couple of old school jumping rhymes. And I think that's been fun for the kids because it teaches you to count up your jumps. And I'm learning that people just like to measure and see growth. Even the kids like to see that. So when they're counting their jumps and they get to 20 or they get to 50, they're so excited about hitting their new high. And I think anything that motivates you to get fit and it feels like fun, fitness in disguise, winning. So if you have a favorite jump rope rhyme from when you were a kid, tell me so that we can try it out. I'm having some trouble dusting off all those old school jump rope rhymes. It's been a while, so I need to go and look some things up. Okay, so our first day of jumping rope went really smoothly. It felt like riding a bike. It just came back. But day 2, when I woke up, I was sore head to toe. My body was on fire. I was sore in places I didn't even know could get sore. But we went ahead and pushed through and completed our day 2 jump rope workout. Day 3, I was feeling it by this day, pretty tired from the start of the workout. And during the workout, my son kept saying, "It's not rest time yet. Keep going, keep jumping." So that one was a really hard push for me. On day 4, my knee was definitely starting to feel stiff, and that's the first indication that I'm going to have some major problems with my knee. So I decided to take a break from the jump roping and ice my knee and give it a rest, because if I do push through, I'm going to injure my knee and then I'm not going to be jumping at all. And my goal is to do a fun activity that I enjoy, not to destroy my body in the process. So I want to listen to my body and choose to do activities that fuel my body and help bring health and life to my body versus just completing a challenge for the sake of completing the challenge, but in the end being detrimental to my own health and fitness goals. So I would just encourage you, don't feel bad about, you're not breaking the challenge when you skip a day because your body needs a rest, because ultimately you're trying to build a life of health and a sustainable life of health. And you can't do that if you're constantly enduring injury after injury. I mean, I'm not trying to be a professional jump roper. I am just trying to enjoy being physically active and doing that with my children. So after taking a break and icing down my knee, we're at day 5 and we're back at the challenge, and I feel good about jumping today. So that wraps up our first 5 days of jumping rope, and it has been a lot of fun, and it's been a great way to get outside and get some vitamin D and have fun as a family. And also mentally, I have found, I guess, the rhythmic nature of jumping rope really brings you into the moment, and it's like a nice mental break. So that's another byproduct of jumping rope. It's like the main goal is the physical fitness, but it's also created this mental break where you're really in the moment. Okay, and now we're gonna head back inside and we're gonna get our yogurt pops out of the freezer, because what better way to cool down after jumping rope than to have some delicious yogurt pops? Well, guys, here is what day 6 of my jump rope challenge looks like. I am editing my video and I am icing my knee. So I will tell y'all more about that on Monday when I do my weekly weigh-in update, and I'll update you on my knee and the jump roping challenge situation. Happy Friday, guys. Bye.